Hey HCG family, it's Kia, the buried bombshell. Not looking much like a bombshell today because I am sick as a dog, or I have been. So this is my VLCD2 that I'm on. I've completed one day. And my load went great. I ended up loading for 2 days after finishing Weight Loss Apocalypse. I felt that loading's really important part of this. I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. After loading, I was up 6.6 pounds from where I stabilized, which was already about 2.4 above LAW. I gained 6.6. I'm down 4.2 today, so that's great. I am weighing, so though I am doing the Weight Loss Apocalypse hunger scale and stuff like that, I haven't moved to the point where I'm not weighing. I want to be able to report to those of you, how well this does work for me. So it's important to me to keep records because, as you know, I've done the original 500, I've done 800, I've done MOP. So for my own records, I do want to track my weight. I don't really have too much of an emotional tie to it, so I think I'll be fine. So my loading was, I ate a lot. I got a lot in. I can't eat as much as I used to, which I guess should be expected at this point. But I think that I did a really good job loading. I was expecting to gain a little more. Yesterday, going by my hunger scale, the first couple of VLCDs are very difficult. So for newbies, it's difficult. Like, my face is breaking out. I don't know if you can see. I don't get pimples. And when I'm detoxing, I do. And it's directly proportionate to how much sugar I allowed myself to have during loading. So that's something to keep in mind. If you load high fat, low sugar, or low carbs, then you probably have less of a problem with that. I had the addition of my kids' stomach flu or whatever they had going on. So that's also been an issue for me. Yesterday, I ended up having some strawberries around 10 o'clock. I was hungry around 3 o'clock, and I had crab and asparagus. And then I was hungry again around like 7:30 p.m. and I had my apple because that's what I really wanted. I probably should have chosen protein, but I just really wanted it. And then I felt something kind of gassy, and then I threw everything up. It was really crazy. So that's what's been happening to my two youngest boys. So I guess there was something wrong with me. I obviously wasn't eating after that. I got some of my Perrier and vanilla cream stevia and made myself a tummy soother or whatever. I drank that. I had some more green tea. I've switched from coffee to green tea, which is, stay tuned. I hope that works out for me. But I just had that and, went to bed. I felt really bad. This morning I woke up and, of course, I was kind of hungry because there's nothing in my stomach. I basically lost almost everything yesterday. So I'm doing the 500 now. But around 9:45, I had some eggs. I did what Simeon suggests as the protein. I decided that would just be one of my proteins based on how I felt hungry yesterday. So I had a whole egg with 3 egg whites. And that was great. But then I was hungry again like 2 hours later. So I had my apple. I cut off the top, the bottom. I core it. I put 1 packet of Truvia and sprinkled some cinnamon on it and a pinch of salt, actually. And I put it in the microwave, uncovered, in a dish for 4 minutes. I leave it for about 2 minutes after the microwave beeps. and it's so good. So I had that and I was fine for like a few hours. I think with the time change and stuff, I'm a little confused on the time, but I think it was around 3 o'clock that I had some crab and asparagus. I've been hungry today. I don't know if it's a combination of having, you know, almost no calories yesterday, or, you know, it's also VLCD2, and that's just a difficult one. So, what do I have left? I have left a fruit and 1 vegetable serving. So, I hope that makes it. Luckily, somebody asked a question in the group about the weight loss apocalypse book. And Robin had said, you know, you're going to eat to hunger. So as long as it's not mental and it's true hunger, you want to have just enough to control your hunger. So if that does happen, then later tonight I will have like a little chicken or something like that if I've already had the rest of my food for the day. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna report back. Yeah, I was so gung-ho. I did so good during my break. Now you're a little hungry and I'm like, where's my Coke Zero? Where is my, you know, I don't know. It's difficult and it's mental. And I think that it's mental no matter what phase you're on. I know a lot of people are saying that it's hard to do this on phase 3, but in the beginning of phase 2, when you're just hungry, it's also hard. So I'm remembering that this is a hormonal treatment and not just a diet, and that it's important to try to stick to it. So I'm going to try to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna figure out something for my kids to eat and lay down like the second my husband comes home because I'm not feeling too hot. But I wanted to, you know, make sure that I reported that. That's all. I will talk to you guys soon. Toodles.